And there we go. That is a lovely poem there, James. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, finally, to a live version of Jazamby. We're doing Wednesday Customs today. First basketball card ever. James Prince. Jazamby is not from Miami. He hurt Hammy Jazamby from Miami. Did he hurt his hammy? So able to make YouTube content, that lazy bastard. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you. Nope, man, just needed a break to do some other stuff, man. I got a lot of things going on, so I had to take some time to do some stuff. That's why I've been not doing live streams on Fridays, but I certainly will still do live streams on Fridays. But in the meantime, we're sticking with videos for a little while. I don't know when I'm going to do my next live Friday. Maybe, I don't know if it's this Friday or next Friday, but I do want to do at least one a month for the time being. I'm working on a lot of other stuff and just been busy, guys, but I was able to finally get the design done now for this one's Audio Sound Sparkle. I don't know what that means. It's not doing anything. Let's turn that off. New main cards. Oh, it's literally picking up from that. Let's go like this. Turn. I'll fix it. All right, how's that? Oh, that's better. That's way better. You know why? It's because I don't know if you guys saw the Friday video last Friday, but one of my cameras completely shit out on me. I don't know if it was the camera or if it was the USB, the laptop itself. I think the laptop screwed up really bad, so I had to like reload the cameras in weirdly and make a new thing for it on this OBS Studio for it to work. And so I bet it automatically went to that camera's microphone. So I had to get it back onto these again. So we should be good to go. Hope that sounds better. Let me know if it's messed up. Might even need to turn it down a little. There we go. There we go. But yeah, so yeah, anyway, I got this design done. Excited to do this one. This one's going to be for SCA. We are doing an Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant. I asked if anything that he wanted. I don't always have to do football. I even did that Darth Vader, of course. So I've always done different things. So I was excited to do the first other sport, and I want to do a galaxy theme. So I got this sweet looking image that we're going to use for the background. Just searched to try to find some cool basketball in the galaxy style images. And it's also because I had never done a legit custom, like one of the big ones. Aside from Dean's, I think was the last one, but I haven't done one with the new materials yet using the stars parallel. So that was the main reason why I wanted to do galaxy theme, so I could bust that out. We are probably going to go with this black because it'll look kind of alien looking. That'll work as the outside leather wrap. And then I want to use this super bright orange for the border, and it will go with this very well. I haven't used this one, as you can see, and it is violently bright. We also have this kind of light purple. It'll look kind of cool, but it might just kind of blend with it. You know, I don't know. I think I'm going to use the bright orange. Looking forward to that. Excuses. Yeah. I'm also starting another channel with Miss Jazamby. I'm doing like wildlife stuff and going out into the field doing some field recording. So I've been doing a lot of editing and learning how to use programs for that as well. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm just had to take some time to do some of that and some other things regarding family and stuff. So you got to take care of stuff sometimes, guys. But I have not left you. I have provided at least one Friday video. We do have this Kobe Bryant right here. We have two Kobe Bryant options. These are both from the same artist. Very cool looking. I added this down there because we'll use that for the nameplate, but this one is pretty sweet. However, on the background, I don't know if the purple is going to blend in with it or not. We also have this Kobe. I did like a sort of a drawing looking. I want to do illustration looking style. Thought it'd be kind of cool. This one definitely would stand out against the background a lot more. However, it is slightly different looking. but that is his, iconic move there, the fadeaway jumper. One of his best moves and one of the best to do it. So that is pretty cool for Kobe right there. I've been watching a guy react to horror stuff. If you see a black figure in the woods, nice knowing you. Oh, great. Yeah, I don't know. We've been going out into the woods a little bit. We're gonna end up probably getting lost or kidnapped one day. There's Allen Iverson right there. We got Allen Iverson. That should look pretty good on there. We have signatures. We got Kobe's signature. Tried to find a couple of them that are nice and bold and easy to read. He has a crazy signature. Kobe's signature is nuts. Unlike Allen Iverson's signature, who, I don't know, kind of looks like a wiener. So you've got that. And then the back of the card, standard, black and white, all black and white. Little Lakers logo, 76ers logo. I did notice that on Allen Iverson, his jersey always just said Sixers, so that must have been just the time they didn't use the full logo, but it wouldn't fit on the back with the other logo, so that's the way we're doing it. Right there, I already have my card sized and ready to go. We just got to get started on building it, but it is Custom Wednesdays, and we have started our new game as we did last time. I have this stack of cards right here. And we're going to give these away just like we would a numbers game. However, we're just going to do them one by one throughout the evening here. Starting with right now, I see there's only 2 of you in here, so this should be fairly easy. We're going to start off with this Latavius Brini auto. Now remember the rules. All we have is 1 dice. So you have to pick 1 through 5. And whoever gets it, if you get it, you get it. If no one gets it, it goes on to the next round. If 2 people guess the same number, then it will go down between them 2. But we are going to get going. You may be the only one in here, James. So here we go. You're going to start with the first round. Pick a number 1 through 5, buddy. 1 through 5. And then we'll go ahead and get going. I do not have a beer tonight. However, I do have a coffee out of my, here's a product placement, beautiful Jazamby mug right there. Give me the berry football. You're going to send a kidnapper after me, probably. Here we go. 3. If you get 3, this card is all yours, buddy. And it is a 1. I am so sorry, sir, but that is moving on to the next round. We'll do it in a little while. I got a whole bunch of good stuff in here. A bunch of rookies, a lot of numbered cards and stuff. So we'll just roll through as we go. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on this card here now. Here we go. So we need to go ahead and get some magical stars on this. And I should have a pair of scissors over here somewhere. There we go. It's not, it can't be rigged. The dice are not weighted. I swear to you, they're not rated. Yeah, so that's how that game goes. And when there's a bunch of you in here, it's definitely a lot of fun. But Custom Wednesdays typically are slower nights anyhow. But that is a-okay. Let's go ahead and get this on there. Seems like the Discord slowed down a little bit recently. I think a lot of people are just busy, man. There's a lot going on right now. A lot going on. Here we go. Let's go ahead and place this down. Beautiful. Yeah, this is going to look sweet. I also will be doing the eBay lots for St. Jude. There's a bunch of good stuff in there. I will be finding out tomorrow. My store's all restocked, so I'll be finding out if I'm finally going to get Optic or not. I really hope so, because I'd like to try that out. There you go. See how crazy that looks already? There's like 1 million stars in this. Yeah, I really want to get Optic, guys. I want to get Optic really, really bad. Have not seen it. I know I can go online and order it, but I like getting it in the wilds for some reason. I like when I see it at my stores. And it's like everything else I can get fairly easy. But not Optic. Optic is always tough, man. Yeah, I know. So you can get some white jersey. I've been getting lucky. The last few Packers I pulled were green jerseys, so I got lucky on that. Didn't have to put any in there. However, I think a few weeks ago there was one that went in there. But I've only gotten a few of them. I haven't gotten like, Jordan Love or anything yet. Find out he's going to be in a white jersey. It definitely makes the rip more fun. A little more exciting. Here we go. So there's our main piece there. We're going to go ahead and get this glued down. Yeah, and we're going to use this side. Here we go. Yeah, I'm hoping so. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to break and go online and get it. I know it's out there. I usually see it at least one of the stores around me, It's crazy that I haven't seen it at all. Usually takes a little bit. I've seen empty boxes where there were value packs, but I have not seen blasters at all or anything like that. There was Phoenix Mega Boxes I saw, but I really don't want to get one. If they're anything like the blasters, which are pretty tough to hit anything on, I don't want to spend $60 just to get 2 orange parallels, So we're just going to lay that down. It's perfect. It's just slightly smaller than the plastic. It's exactly what I want. All right, there we go. We got on our nice thick frame there. And there we have it so far. $60 a blaster online for Optic. Yeah, exactly. See, I know about all that. I mean, I don't know. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it for a blaster that basically, lucky if anything, decent comes out of it. $35 I'm in, I'm going to go ahead and start sizing these up. I am going to use that bright orange. Let's go ahead and get these at least sized and cut. Have you opened up any Optic? What new products are even coming out? I haven't even looked. I don't know what, is Panini even coming out with any more? You know what I mean? Are they even going to have any more new ones this year? Select, I suppose. I know Topps is probably coming out with a bunch, trying to prime up for when they take over. All right, let's see how that looks. Pretty good. I know Topps has had a lot of stuff. I don't know how excited I am about the takeover and all that, though. I mean, stuff better look good, and be worth it. Or are they just going to take advantage of it, It worries me a little bit. What I'm curious about is Panini still going to get the rights to some of the other guys? So is it going to be like that forever now, where you can only get certain players on a licensed card? Because that it's a huge bummer. The big receiver the Packers drafted, Matthew Golden, I guess, is signing with Topps or Fanatics, so I'm not going to be able to get him on any cards. It's kind of a bummer. Oh yeah, this will look pretty cool. I will say I have been having fun doing the videos again, though. It's been a while. I'm definitely a bit rusty. There we go. Look at that. Just super bright. Super bright. Let's make sure we got a good side here. All right. What sucks is I really liked that glue pen, the one that Pat the Ripper suggested, and he sent me one. It worked really well, but I kept having the issue where the glue was not sticking or staying strong, at least for like a day, like it would, but not all the way. And that was a huge issue because I build everything all within the same few hours. So I really needed to hold strong right away. It was nice that you can move it around a little. But it turns out just the regular good old one with the gel like that ends up being the best one. You know what I noticed is I think my camera is off a little bit too. It's almost a little bit fisheyed. I wonder if I changed a setting when I rebooted it up. I may have. Gonna hold that down a little bit. Yeah, this orange is gonna look pretty sweet. That even looks cool just like that with the one orange part. That's gonna look pretty cool. Oh, I gotta reboot the chat. There it goes. All right, other side. Oh, you know what? That will fit. There we go. We're just gonna sand this a little bit. Man, I freaked out though. I thought I lost a camera. I thought I was gonna be doing this with one camera looking down and that was it. Thought I lost it for good. I think it's because I downloaded another editing program on here for video editing called DaVinci Resolve. And I downloaded that on top of this OBS Studio, and this poor little computer could barely keep up. All right, let's see where we're at. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's keep it rolling. Again, this orange is so bright. Mastertron 561 is up next for a custom cart, and I believe he came from one of the Packer channels that I watch. So I'm going to have to go and send him a message and let him know. That was during the season, so I'm going to have to let him know that he's up next. Otherwise, after that is going to be Pat the Ripper. Then we've got Mike Shriver. And then it's up to finally to the round 2 list. Finally, we'll be at round 2. Oh, we got a phone call coming in. Random number. Just a random number. All right, we will take this. Beautiful, no bubbles or anything. Very nice. Here we go. I think after this, I'll throw some more cards in and we'll do another quick little numbers game. All right, here we go. There we go. We'll let that dry a little bit. Give it a little bit of a second. We got some random cards over here. We got this numbered out of 599 Jack Youngblood, little throwback action on Prestige. Numbered. And what else have we got? We've got Jartavius Martin rookie, and that is the orange as well. I forget what that's called, orange lava or something like that. I don't know. Numbered out of 299, Jartavius Martin. Right there. And then we also have that auto on top of it from the first round that went through. Latavius Brini autograph right there. So we're going to take those. If you are here in the chat, pick a number 1 through 5, please. 1 through 5, we're going to roll the dice and see if we can't give this bad boy away. And let's go ahead and keep rolling along. There we go. Just got to sand these ends a little bit. Red with 3. All right, we're going to go ahead and roll. If you get 3, they're yours. If there is no 3, then we're going to keep it rolling along there, Red. That is a 4, sir. A 4. That means the stack will stay alive for the next round. It will stay alive. Thank you, Red. Hope you're doing well over there, buddy. All right, let's see if that fits. I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot of people are probably busy. It's all good. It's Wednesday. There's usually quite a bit less on Wednesdays. But that's all right. Let's go ahead and cut another piece of orange right here. Oh, looks like it's going to be just big enough here. I know you like basketball, Red. Who'd you like better, Kobe or Allen Iverson? I don't watch a lot of basketball, but I do obviously know those two. But I still had to look up, like, what's their signature move, you know? Because I didn't really know. Kobe, Mamba mentality. I am going to assume that was something that he said. Just going to assume. I just know both of them are definitely up there with the greats. And of course, Kobe being now passed. This is definitely cool. Played like Michael Jordan, just like super competitive, doesn't let up. I just always hear how competitive Michael Jordan was. I remember watching a little bit of Michael Jordan when I was younger. I was pretty young. I remember being young, and I remember seeing him coming back to the league. And I remember asking my dad, I was like, he has a different number. What happened? He's like, he's coming back. And I was like, well, why did they leave? And he said they kicked him out because he was too good. Now, I know that's not true, but it is pretty funny. That's when he went and played baseball, right? Haven't got an optic, James? No optic. There we go. So far, so good. Oh, don't you freeze on me. There we go. We're good. We're good. Whew. I still have this that'll cover two sides. I wonder if this will fit in there. That'd be pretty cool. Nope. Oh, man. I'm going to have to use the other ones on the backside. Yep. Yeah, I'll try to find it in stores. I know it's $60 or whatever online. I can find it. I'm just not that crazy about getting it. I mean, I get it. The class, though, is really good. And I'm sure silver hollows and certain players are valuable. I do like optic. I think it looks great in optic. But I'm just not gonna. I'll just save it for the store. It'll be there eventually. Plus, I'll see value packs. I think they're like $15. Have you seen anyone open the value packs? Are they any good? Are they actually value? I know some years they're pretty good. Some years they're just kind of a dud. But I see empty boxes for them everywhere, so it's like I just miss them. little bit tight still. There we go. All right, last little piece of orange here. Then we can go on to cutting out our players. This one is going to look pretty sweet once it's done. Not too bad for basketball. And I think once I'm done cutting this and placing it on, we'll continue with the numbers game. We've already got 3 cards in the stack, so we got to get some, add some more to it, and then we'll do another round. See if we can't get rid of this pile here. Hey, what's up, High Risk? How's it going, man? Doing good. Just chilling. High Life, what's up, man? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this on. Then we'll do another little numbers game. I know the camera probably looks a little different, but I have to go in and fix some settings from when I rebooted the camera and everything. I thought I lost that second camera for good, but we got lucky. All right, here we go. Let's get that on there. All right, looking good. See if it'll focus on it. I don't know how the lighting looks. It looks really strange on my end. It's like really bright. But you can definitely see all the magical. There's quite a bit of the stars in there once you get the right angle. There's like millions of them. But looks pretty good so far. Here we go. So we have this little stack going here. We had a Latavius Brini auto. Thank you, SV, for donating a lot of these. We have Jartavius Martin. That is numbered out of 299 on the orange. And then we have a Jack Youngblood, numbered out of 599 right now. And then we're going to throw something else in there. What else we got? We have a Sean Alexander on this really cool, not numbered, but really good looking card from Topps Composite. Throw him in there. Good looking card. Oh, and how about a Green Bay Packer? Since I barely had any of those. We got Mr. Luke Musgrave on the gold ice. So we got a nice little stack right here. The rules are pick a number 1 through 5, guys. Pick a number 1 through 5. If no one gets it, it moves on to the next round. If more than one person gets it, we'll do it between you guys, and we'll keep it rolling that way. So go ahead and pick a number 1 through 5. And you can pick the same number if you'd like. All right, I'm going to take a little sip of coffee here. All right, here we go. Let's roll it. That is a one. It's a 1. It is a 1. We're going to keep it rolling? Keep it rolling? Or should I re-roll? I'll let you guys vote. Normally, I'd keep it rolling along. I would keep it rolling along to the next round. Either that or we re-roll. Your choice. We'll let you guys go ahead and say it. But normally, you get it rigged. No one's picked it yet. Yeah, right. You need one more. How about this? We'll just make it a new one. We're going to add Art Monk. We got this other sweet Topps composite right there. Topps Chrome Art Monk. We'll add him. We'll make a new round right now. All right, let's play again. 1 through 6. Pick a number 1 through 6. Oh, here it comes. It's all right. We need one more player. Wait, we got 6 in here. Everyone pick a number 1 through 6. Yeah, not 5. It's a dice. All right. Let's roll it. And that is a 5. That is going to be red, guys. That is red. There you go, sir. Art Monk, Luke Musgrave, Sean Alexander, Jack Youngblood, numbered out of 599, Jartavius Martin, numbered out of 299, and this auto from Latavius Brini. Right there. There it is. Into Red's pile. And there we go. Got to keep on rolling along here on the card. Looking pretty good so far. We got our borders down. We got our background down. Nice orange border. Looks good. Set him off to the side because we have some players that we need to cut out. We're going to start with Mr. Allen Iverson. Right there. Oh, all right. Need the auto only. The rest to St. Jude. Very nice, sir. Thank you, man. I'll do that. We will put these off to the side for now. I'll get those over there later. We're going to cut out. Oh, man. Rigged round 1. Maybe. Don't change your number. There's only 6 numbers. We're going to cut out Mr. Allen Iverson and his nameplate that I made there. Am I St. Jude? You are not St. Jude. You are not, but you will be able to bid on that lot, sir. You will be able to bid on that lot if you please. All right, let's find this right here. This should probably be big enough. Oh, yeah. Perfect. We're going to cut out Allen Iverson and his nameplate there. And keep it rolling. Hey, Becky's in the building. What's up, Becky? Miss Jazamby in the building. All right, Mr. Allen Iverson is going to be all nice. Becky, this is where we're at on the basketball card so far. Galaxy card. St. James. Yeah. You know, we are going to keep this laid down, actually. All right, I lied. We're going to lift it up. Lift me up. There we go. Don't ever listen to that. All right, here we go. I'm going to cut this first because we can always go back and hone this in. Make that a little smaller if we want to. Later. So we'll just hold on to that. There's our Allen Iverson. You can see it, the little stars on there. Looks pretty good. Now here we go. Let's go ahead and cut him out. Now, he does have some artistic lines around him and stuff like that, but I think I'm just going to go along his body line because it's going to be too hard to try and incorporate that in. So we're just going to go around. I am using the mini scissors. I think I'm going to have to get a new pair of these sometime soon. It'd be cheaper and easier than trying to sharpen them. It's like $2.99 for a pair. Just go get a new one. But they do seem to dull out just a little bit over time. We're going to cut that off right there. If the Chiefs, hey, what's up, Paul? Just looked up and saw that. I wonder if I have any Chiefs in that list right there. Hi, Live. Hey, thanks, bud. A little $2.99. A little bird. A little thumbs up bird. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, man. All that just helps go towards shipping, man. And man, do I have a lot that I need to get to. I have a whole bunch, guys. So sorry if there's been any delays. But I definitely need to get to that. For new scissors. All right, never mind. That's for new scissors. All right, next time you will see a fresh pair of mini scissors from Hobby Lobby. All right, I'm not going to be able to cut out around his teeny little nub fingers. So it's just going to be a ball. I'll put like a little Sharpie on this one so you know it's the one. Well, you'll know because it'll be cutting through this a lot smoother, a lot faster. There we go. Oh, man. See, like this, I may need the X-Acto knife to cut out his little fingers. Yep, all right, that's what we're going to do. X-Acto knife for the fingers. I don't know if this was an illustration, a drawing, a pad, or what. I don't know how this guy made it, but he drew this dude's teeny little fingernails. See how that worked or not. There we go. Yeah, that worked. Wow. You found something we can't say on YouTube? All right, try me. We've gotten away with quite a bit. Oh my God. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I will not say that. Did it get you banned? Is that what got Dean banned? It means good luck. What? I don't believe that means good luck. There we go. Oh my God. Yeah, beat him off maybe. There is Allen Iverson. All starred up. Make sure he's nice and smooth. We're gonna go medium. Yeah, I bet. I could imagine that they would. What happened to Dean? What did he say? He said they threatened to take his channel down. What did you say, Dean? All right, there we go. And put it in Discord. No, I believe you. You don't have to. You don't have to do that. I believe you. All right, so this, let's see. I just kind of trace it quickly. And then what I do is I cut out roughly this shape so that can be like a backing to this. There we go. So now theoretically, this should match up pretty nicely. And his boyfriend, oh God. All right, so if I go like that, that should go pretty good. I think we're gonna clean this up a little bit more off the back here. That, it's so close. All right, that works. Oh my God. I mean, I'm sure YouTube is fine with that. I'm sure they are fine with that. All right. There we go. I wonder if I can do a little shoe shape here. Just trying to add some stability, guys. This is definitely crucial. If I don't do this, it ends up flopping around too much. No bueno. They were jealous. Maybe. Let's just lay this down. All right, so we have our Allen Iverson. There he is. We're going to let him dry over here and then move on to our next one. But first, we're starting off. We have Kelvin Austin the third, a rookie, green and yellow. And let's see what's off the top here. Christian Watson, orange parallel right there. These are the two, picking number 1 through 6. And I will start getting Mr. Kobe Bryant ready. One through 6, and we will give these away. Just going to lay this down. Now, I don't know if we're going to use this dunking one or if we're going to use the other one. I'm not sure yet. We can at least clip off the Kobe Bryant. So we've got that anyhow. And then we'll go ahead and cut him up. All right, here we go. That is a 1. That is going to be high risk. High risk with the 1, sir. There you go. High risk. I don't know exactly where your pile is. I actually have to look for yours real quick. It's in one of these. I have it organized pretty good. Unless I sent one out recently, then there might not be a fresh one. Let's look around here. Jeremiah, Golden One Explorer, Griffin Peck, Swaggy, Dean. Maybe now let's check the new pile over here. Hammy and Sons, Zimmerman. Oh yeah, here we go. Brand new pile for you, high risk. Brand new pile. There you go. Magnetic dice. Magnetic dice. Unbelievable. No beer today, but a coffee, guys. Cheers, everybody. Just a coffee today. All right, let's go ahead and cut out Kobe now. I can already tell we're going to need to cut up the space between his arms there. Is this a bubble? It might have been a bubble. I don't know. All right, here we go. And again, I don't know if we'll use this one or the jump shot, the fadeaway. The fadeaway will stand out really nicely, but I do want to get them both cut out. I'll put it up against it and you guys tell me. And then I'll make the rigid back for it. Got a little thumb right there. Got to cut around. There we go. Gave him like a purple eye in this. It's definitely different cutting around a head rather than a helmet, that's for sure. Welcome, buddy. There's no like pads or anything. Well, that was weird. I couldn't tell what was the shoe and what was just like art. All right, so that's roughly him right there. I mean, I'll cut out his arm if we end up liking that. But he would end up fitting somewhere on there, like yay. So you can kind of get the idea. It's like it looks good, but is he gonna not stand out enough on that? I don't know. I don't know. But we do have to cut this out. There we go. It will look pretty good. We are going to do the other one, though. Just got to make sure. That's why I was saying it wasn't wrecking. Hold on. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Bingo. All right, good. Yeah, it must have been weird. I don't know. This laptop, I'm telling you, man, it's starting to freak out a lot. It happens to be with all the USB inputs and stuff. I think it's just freaking out. But it is a surviving. I think the weirdest thing to cut out in the basketball players so far is how their like uniforms are so wavy. At least during this time, they were really loose. And so like their jersey and shorts are like extremely wavy to cut around, which is funny. Not hard though, but there's just a lot of waves. All right, there's Kobe, and then I'm gonna cut out this little middle part right here that I gotta get out. Dan, did we have no sound that whole time? Or at least for a little while? Or did it just not sound good? Someone said it was crackly earlier. Oh my god, I gotta cut around his head. Oh my god. Oh man, really? Sorry about that, guys. That's what happens when you have a laptop that was just filled with so much Pornhub from Jazamby. It starts freaking out. It doesn't know what it wants to do. We're just going to smooth them out. I have this strong feeling we're going to end up using this one. It's a tad bit smaller, but the yellow really stands out. Dude's got some skinny ass little legs, man. We need the mini file. All right, have fun at work. We'll see you later. I'm not going to be able to get in there to file his head, but he'll be fine. Gotta make sure the ball is around. All right, so now when you see it, and you put him on there, he's just a tad smaller, but he really stands out on the background. I think that looks super cool. He will be a little harder to do this part of, though. This is going to be tough. I'm not even exactly sure how I will do this. I don't even... I don't know. So that's it basically right there. So you gotta try and cut around that. Just try and cut his little arms off or his legs off there. See if that works. That's pretty good. Wow. We're going to use that. Wow. That's crazy. I'm surprised first try worked pretty good here. Come on now. I will worry a little bit with this one, though. See what that looks like when we flip it over. Oh, yeah, you can't see that. That looks good. There we go. The top part, though, is pretty tough because I can't really connect anything to it. There's that hole there. So it makes it really difficult. You can kind of see where it stops. You just have to hope that this isn't going to flex. All right, so we have our two main guys. Again, although I really liked the dunk, I think we'll save him. Maybe we can make a magnet out of him. Maybe we'll do a magnet, make a little Kobe Duncan magnet. Ooh, and we can like glue this to it, invincible. We can do that. All right, we have our name plates. These are a little more simple. Just gonna cut close to the letters. There we go. There's Iverson. We're going to do Kobe now. And then we just have their signatures. Which I did them black with white ink so they would match. So I'm just going to take the two that match the most. There we go. There's a Kobe there. Now, as far as their signatures go, there is this like sort of gray that really shows up nice. So that one looks the best. That one definitely looks cool. That one on that one, maybe? Then go on these two. So I'm just going to cut them out. That way, if I ever do Kobe again, which we're kind of saying we have more of his signature to use. Then we're going to go with this one. It's got a lot of light color around it. So does that a little. It's okay. All right, that's what we're going to do. Should have some stars parallel left over here. Keep it going. Duncan for Zero. Did you mean to say Kobe Iverson, one of one custom football card in your description? Oh, did I write football? You're right. I'll have to change that after the live. Good call, High Life. Yeah, it was supposed to be basketball, I guess. Oops. Whoops. Wow, you know what? I don't even know if basketball will fit in the title. I don't know. Let's do another numbers game here, though. There we go. Love this stars parallel. Just looks cool. All right, what do we got here, man? We got Lamar Jackson on the purple laser. Lamar Jackson. How about a Lad McConkey rookie? McConkey. Oh, and we haven't done a mem yet. We got Mr. Ben Sinnott. Ben Sinnott from the Commanders. There he is on the patch. We're going to throw that in there. Not bad. Oh, and I had a little double stack of some of these cards over here. I had some Jordan Loves from 2021. It is second year. Not his rookie year, but a second year. And the Jordan Love Prism as well. That was a double that I had. And this sweet Aaron Jones. I had like 3 of these. Super sweet Aaron Jones unparalleled. We'll throw that in there just because. No, I had a few of those. So there we go. Pick a number 1 through 6. Yeah, right. Some people just say, "Oh, they're all baseball cards." You're right, right? I guess I kind of did that here. Hey, take a little sip of coffee. Yum. I might need I turned the machine off. I should turn it back on and heat it back up. I'm gonna need more in a little bit. Custom football card. Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm not going to add the backing to these because all it needs is one thin stick and they're good. 1 through 6. And yes, you can pick the same number as somebody else. It is doable. All right, here we go. Rolling. That is a 5. That is going to be Paul Daves. Paul Daves, you are the new owner of all of these beautiful cards right here, sir. Little Lamar McConkey and Mr. Ben Sinnott bubbles. Coined by I forget his name already. That one big channel. Sky B. Paul Daves. Where is your pile? Oh, Paul Daves. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have the Carson Steele. The Carson Steele detective card in there. That's right. Damn, he said F the Chiefs. I'm surprised you don't get banned for doing that. YouTube's been banning swearers lately. Swearers. But they have no problem when you say you're locking up whites. All players with white jerseys getting locked up in jail right now. No problem there. YouTube advocates for that, I guess. I don't know. I'm waiting to get like a big giant hit. We're getting some pretty good cards on the white jerseys. I mean, you get a lot of base because of it, but also like a lot of the inserts and a lot of the like parallels and stuff. I mean, it's easily half and half. If not, it seems like there's been more white jerseys than non. And so I'm just waiting for like a big hit to be on a white jersey to add to that. I think it'll be pretty cool. Pretty simple there. Auto. Bang. We're just going to smooth that out a little bit. We got a little mini stick here. They hate the Chiefs too? No, they don't. YouTube loves all the Chiefs news. Man, they push all of that. Whether it's for the Chiefs or if it's like talking about them cheating and stuff, it doesn't matter. YouTube loves it. They push that stuff hard. They're like, yes, Taylor Swift conspiracy. Talk about it. Tell everyone. Share it. YouTube loves that stuff. It's just views, you know? I think YouTube likes the Chiefs and all their, controversy. They love it. Because it combines Taylor Swift and the Chiefs and NFL together. So who are the Chiefs going to play in the Super Bowl next year? Are we going to get a rematch of Super Bowl I yet? All right, there we go. That looks pretty good. And that one we can... Oh. We will do a little... little cutout of it. Right now I'm doing videos. I am going to do another live Friday soon, though. I will be doing another one. I don't know if it'll be this Friday or next Friday or what yet. It's going to depend on schedule. Oh, I got to clip that now. Don't ever cut towards yourself, kids. There we go. The Eagles? Eagles again? You're going to rematch the Eagles? All right, here we go. We're going to cut this one out. What's up, Ashley, by the way? How's it going? Yeah, I've just been busy on Fridays where I haven't had the like 3 or 4 hours to go live. I've had to make the video versions of the blaster tests and stuff. But we still did find a way to do numbers games and things like that during these live streams anyhow. There we go. We're going to try and smoothen that out a little bit. Chiefs second game. Oh, are they? I'd have to look at the schedule again. I know we play the Lions first right away. We have a pretty hard schedule, actually. So it's the Eagles. Yeah, we play the Eagles pretty soon, like right early in the season. Lions right away. We have a pretty tough schedule. And of course, our whole division's pretty good. The Bears may end up being better this year. Who knows? You know, I hope not. I hope they just don't ever figure it out. I keep hearing that they're trying to get a new stadium and get out of Soldier Field. I know that'll usually kind of screw things up for a year, but then they usually get some sort of resurgence. But I think the truth is they just want a different venue for, you know, all the performances and stuff like that so they can do indoor. But they will get a nice new football stadium out of it. All right, this one, I'm not going to be able to put a backing on it. It is way too skinny, but that is Allen Iverson's autograph right there. And bam! There we are. I even have this tiny little basketball logo. This little basketball logo. I don't know what we'll do with that. It's going somewhere. All right, here we go. Here's our card so far. Basketball Galaxy. And what else we got back here? We have a Kendre Miller rookie ticket. Mem right there. And Zamir White numbered out of 199 on the clearly, or I don't know what that is, playoff acetate. Numbered out of 199. That is like a cool red parallel. Pretty sweet for Zamir White there. But let's do that. Pick a number 1 through 6, guys. We are going to give these away. And then we'll start building. It's going to be simple. Kobe on the right. Iverson on the left. And then we just need a place to put their name and a place to put their, like, do we put him in low and then his name, auto? Him go here. Yeah, he's got to go across the bottom. Maybe name to the right. Auto, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. All right, here we go. We're rolling. Rolling. That's a 6. And that's going to be high risk again. High risk. There you go. Zamir White. Kendre Miller. Oh. New pile, I said, right? There it is. Oh, man. On a roll there, sir. On a roll. All right, I'm going to need this guy right there. And we got to cut some of these. Ooh, so we need at least one kind of going across here. About like that. This is where it can get a little bit messy if I don't take my time. I always feel like I'm trying to rush. I don't know why. I feel like am I being boring? Am I being entertaining? You know what I mean? I think about it way too much for no reason. In reality, I need to just relax, take my time so I don't make a big glue mess. I'm just going to set it right down on top of it there. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful placement there. This one, I'm thinking I want to kind of go across these. So I think we're going to do that. All right. Beautiful again. Definitely got to do another kind of up the main spine part of that. So about there. Then we can do placement. It's like you only get the one shot, so you got to do it right. Now I feel like Eminem. You only get one shot. Mom spaghetti. All right, that's going to be good right there. I'm going to let him dry a little bit. Switch over to Kobe. Now these, I mean, these sticks are just barely long enough. But I'd like to get one like maybe all the way up to his little armpit. If I can. There we go. 69. Big Shaq. So if I can place this guy down neatly. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, same with this guy. All right, we're gonna place this. I'm actually using my tweezers like I should be. Does get a little bit tough though. Oh, am I frozen? There we go. You look absolutely adorable in that little hat, a real life snack. Oh, thank you. That's why I wear it, man. That's why I wear it. Just for you. Let me know when you finish. I'll put a different hat on. Oh, Allen Iverson. Watch out, buddy. Man, these really are tough. I'm going to attempt to do one on his other arm here. Now you're going to be able to see that a little bit. Unless we chop it. So that worked. But I like chopped a bit of his finger there. All right. I fix. All right. Literally just going to go like this. Tape it. All right, and I gotta literally cut around this tape. Oh man, making this tough here. I'm not gonna chop his nuts, no. Okay. That is super hard to see. I mean, you're really never gonna see it, but there. It'll drive me crazy. I'll know. All right, better. Now I just need like a little square for the basketball. Holy crap. Otherwise, that will flop. That will flop over. All right, we got Kobe all decked out. Coming along here, this should be fairly easy. No backing on those. Don't need it. And then we just got 2 signatures, which we did need one on there. Whoa! Mic audio. It is working. Something wasn't recognized, but it looks like the mic is working. Yep, alright, alright. LeBron James Prince. We're going to slide that down a little bit. Sounds like my USB's freaking out. The mic seems to be working still. Mic is working still. We're going to keep it rolling. Alright, this will be actually tough. You too, man. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping in, man. Alright, so we've got everything now. Here we go. We got to do a layout. Alright, so we know Kobe is going on the right. His foot's flat, so he's got to be kind of curved. Iverson's going to go this way. His foot's kind of like that. Iverson's name could go down here. Kobe's name maybe up top. I don't know if you guys can see that. We'll zoom in a little bit more. And then we got his signature. Maybe over there. And then Kobe's giant signature can kind of go in the middle there. That is roughly what we're looking like right now. The only, I don't know. The only other one is, I suppose, you move Kobe over. You know what would be cool if I made them magnets and you could just slide them around on your own at home? You can move Kobe over to the middle more. Put his giant auto. No, it really doesn't work. Oh, you could go down there with the auto. Yeah, but then you have this big empty space. There is that, but then they're really close together, you know, and there's this empty space over here. But I do look like that the autos are split up a little bit. That's tough. You like it so far, SCA? I hope so. This one's cool for basketball. It's turning out pretty sweet, actually. And then the backside, we still got the backside, but that one will be a little simpler. Oh, and we still have Michael Jordan. We have Kobe Duncan over here too. The Jazamby logo right there. Ooh, I never put it on the front. Oh. No, random phone number. Now, I'm not going to ice it yet. But we could at least have a rough idea. The green would definitely look cool. I'll use a different one when I actually make it, but... Just plop it right there. Right on the front. The green would be kind of cool. Alright, so SCA. So we'll call this option 1, like this. And then option 2 will be Kobe moved over. Auto down there. Name up there. That'll be option 2. The Barry Bow. He's not. That was a random number on an area code I didn't recognize. We'll take a look. Yeah, I don't know. Option 2? Alright, yeah, I like that they're split apart a little bit more. And then, although I like that idea, Red, I will put this on the back. It also looks good with the all black and white on the back. I do like the green. It looks pretty cool up here. You could still stick it right there if you wanted to. But then it kind of takes away from the color palette. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. Option 2 here. We'll put this together then. I love the stars parallel. It looks sweet. Alright, so we'll start with the name. Alright, we're going to kind of like center it just slightly off the center of the hoop. Bring it off of the bottom a little bit so you can kind of see some air in between. Straighten her out a little. Bang. There we go. Then we'll do Iverson. Paul wants it. Paul wants a Kobe card now. Well, that's why I like the idea of doing some basketball, because we can do other sports. I mean, we can do whatever, baseball, hockey. You can do a freaking a band, you know. You can do anything. All right, and so he could either, because he's kind of planting his foot. But I think it looks better if he's a little bit more crooked. And we're just going to have him floating. Just like that. There we go. All right. That's just going to be kind of curving around his head there. All right, on there. Gymnastics. Sexy Kobe. All right, we'll go like that. Again, we're going to go just off the center of the hoop. Give us some space. All right. Let's do actual Kobe himself. Now the thin stick, I can't find thinners. I mean, there might be, but a bit of it might poke a little bit, but you're really not going to notice it with all the stars. All right, for him, I feel like I got to hold him by his hand here. Because he's going to kind of... Whew. Yeah, he was tough. He was tough. All right, and the auto. Kobe. Oh my God. Damn, dude. We are not doing that. Absolutely not. Where's that little basketball thing? I wonder where I could put that. If we just put a little glue on him. Just put him right on the hoop. That'd be kind of cool. Let's do it. Just a little dab. This will actually be hard. There we go. We even got a little basketball logo on the hoop right there. That's all entailed. Just don't badmouth my parents too much. I think. Okay, and then we're good. All right. There we go. Looking pretty good. Which light? Is that this light right there? Yeah, let's see if we can turn that away. There's so many stars on here, it's crazy. You really don't see it. You see, like on Iverson right now, like how many stars there are? In the right lighting, there's like millions of them. Or you can get it like just lightly. And of course, raised. So it is like a 3D effect. Definitely cool. All right. Now, flip her over. We got fresh back here. No glue on it or nothing. We're just going to set that lightly. And now it's on to the back side, guys. Here we go. Round 2. Gonna need a fresh side of this. Ooh, should I use Galaxy on the back? Whoa. Galaxy on the back or ice on the back, I wonder. Going Galaxy. Gotta stick with the theme here. 2 Donruss Blasters basketball. There we go. The Answer and the Black Mamba. Is that their nicknames? Oh, this is barely gonna fit. Oh my god. What a great cut, huh? Alright, here we go. Damn, dude. I mean, I got some bubbles. They will get covered up by logos, but still. Kind of lame. This stuff must be a thicker vinyl for it to be doing that. Alright, that's good. Alright. We've got these for the back. We'll let that dry a little bit. Now, I think I'm going to cut this in half. We'll do them separate. Vinyl is being a little bit finicky. Yeah, dude, the helicopter is insane. They have hard work determined to never give up on riding a helicopter. Damn. Horrible. It's a good point. Never been on a helicopter. Now I am just cutting around it, leaving like a little bit of a black border. I need my little file here. Definitely gotta smoothen that out. Probably flip this over for now while we let that dry a little bit. Almost done with this one. All right, so there is one of them anyhow on the back, the Lakers. Let's see if nope, gonna need a different sheet. And this one does have a perfect black border already, which is nice. Just cut that. One kind of weird spot right there. It's all right. I think we'll do another little mini numbers game after I file this. Damn, I don't even know where it started. It's got to be soon. It feels like it's smoothing out now. All right, there we go. And there is the other one. So yeah, see how many there are? It's like 1,000,000 stars. Alright, let's see what we got here. Right on top, this is Titans. We got Jeffrey Simmons. This is numbered out of 75. I don't know if that's gold or what, but that is numbered out of 75. We've got that. We've got Darrell Taylor. That is also numbered. Nice little sort of color match there. Numbered out of 199. And we have, let's see, we'll save these three for later. We'll throw in Ladd McConkey for right now, a little Ladd McConkey rookie. So let's do that. Pick a number 1 through 6, guys. And we will roll for that. And then we just have the back of the card. We got to do some black ice borders, stick those on, and we're good to go. I'm going to go and grab a little bit more coffee. I'll be right back. back. Fresh coffee. Cheers, everybody. All right, let's roll. See some numbers? And that is a 6. So we've got Paul Daves, who picked every number. No, you did pick 6 first, though. You picked 6 first. 6, 3, 1. Paul, sir, you are the winner. Very nice with the 2 numbered cards. Jeffrey Simmons, numbered to 75. Darrell Taylor to 199. And then Lad McConkey right there. Paul Daves. It's bullshit. His first number was a 6. First number was a 6. Gotta keep rolling. We got one more we'll play later, which will consist of, we got Brian Robinson Jr. numbered, TJ Hawkinson numbered, and this sweet disco or no huddle LeGarrette Blount. We'll do those in a little bit. Let's go ahead and get us some black ice. You guys know how we like black ice here. There it is. All right. No, his original number was 6. And then he just started putting every number down. Original was 6. Come on. This is actually the other brand. And as a comparison, here are the 2 brands. They're almost identical. One's just a little bit lighter. I just needed this size. So here we go. Let's flip back to this side now. Except these ones, they do not snap as easy. So you got to give like a little extra. And then you have to cut all 4 sides. And hope that it snaps better. There we go. Not too bad. Where's my course? Some good Chiefs cards. I don't have any good Chiefs cards. Alright, let's see what that looks like. A little bit too much still. And you gotta be like exact on this, otherwise you can really tell. That's good. All right. Black Ice Stick 1. Ooh, there is that Travis Kelce, the Shield. That is in your pile right now, I believe. Paul. That is a good Chief card. That one's decent. I do have a Hollow Heroes Mahomes that I got from Justin, but that one I'm not getting rid of. I love that one. It's definitely the coolest one I have now. All right, here we go. Let's cut it. All right, nice. Make sure we have a good side. That looks good, looks good, looks good. All right. Oh, let's get it on there. There's like just enough glue in one of these for one card. All right, let's get her on there. All right. Whew. First one down. Let's keep them going. Nope, that's not going to do it. There we go. There we go. Just a little bit. There we go. All right, James, have a good night, man. Go react to your paranormal videos. Stay away from helicopters. Yeah. Good idea. Be safe, sir. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in, man. Where are we at? We're about 2.5 hours in. I say we got another maybe half an hour left or so. We'll be about done. It's just these sides, and then we gotta put the backs on those other ones and literally stick them on, do a Jazamby logo, and then leather wrap the outside. So, not too much more. Although this step is always a little bit tedious. But we want to make sure it looks good. So you got to get the size like right on, and it's tough to get it exact. But it is important, otherwise it doesn't line up well and it looks kind of dumpy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got a loose blade, guys. Loose blade. I'm going to start chopping the side of this thing off there. Alright, we can go like that. All right. Next. One of those will fit. Nope. Surprised I don't have one that's already pre-cut that would fit in there. Yeah. Definitely do not. We'll save these ones. But I can get this in there for sure. This isn't the other brand, is it? No, it's alright. Alright, so it just needs a little help. Just gotta shave that down a little. You know what I need to do? I need to find a company that does 3D printing and just have them print me the plastic frame of this already put together in a 4x6 where the outside is 4x6 and it's this width. That way I can just plop a rectangle down. Yeah, but then again, how the hell do you wrap the colors around it, I guess? That'd be really difficult. I wouldn't be able to wrap the colors around it if we did that, though. Damn. A little bit too much still. That's all right. A little bit too much. Come on, man. Ooh, almost dropped that. There we go. She's a snug fit. I was going to zoom out again, but it looks like you can probably see a little better anyway. All right, let's do this. There it is. Beautiful. Then we got one more stick. All right, here we go. One last one. Let's grab a piece. No, not quite. I use this one. File her down. That's it. 8. Hey, you can stay. Plus, we got a commander over here. Oh, wait. Is Brian Robinson Jr. still a commander? I'm pretty sure we played the Commanders early on, too. I thought that was our second game. Oh, look at that. Bam! First try. He is? Oh, all right. Oops. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, all right. Good to know. Hey, what's up, Jay's Mix? How's it going, man? You still wake up? How's it going, dude? I'll show you where we're at along in the process here once I do this stick so you can see the front side of this card. It's all done. Just working on the back side now. Doing pretty good, man. Alright. We're going to lay that down. Alright, here we go. Alright, so this is where we're at on the back side. Right now it's just a white stars parallel background with black ice borders. And then the front is that right there. Oh, sorry. Kobe Bryant. And Iverson. All stars galaxy parallel. I don't know. I don't know where Dean is. Which I knew where some Windex was or something. I might have to get that off of something later. I mean, if I have to, I'll redo that stick afterwards. Whatever. That'll be fine. Alright, let's move on. Let that dry a little bit. Hey, thanks, man. Gonna lay these down. We need some cardboard. We're gonna go like this. And this. YouTube jail. Oh, right. You know, last time he was in YouTube jail, though, he was able to chat on here, though. Unless they, like, he's in, like, hardcore YouTube jail. He might be in YouTube prison right now. Skinny sticks. There we go. You open against the Giants and then us. Yeah. That should be a good game right away in the beginning of the season. Ooh. Man, we have a tough schedule, dude. It's crazy. They either want the Packers to get really good, or they just don't want them getting anywhere. Maybe their plan is to have Jordan Love be really good in 2 years. Trying to make our defense really good, I think. Playing against all these super high-powered offenses. Oh boy. We're getting there. Starting to get glue on my fingers a little bit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my God. Jesus. All right. All right. We do that. Did they reveal him in the Diddy tapes? Did he find him up there at the freak off party with Will Smith? It's getting chaos in here, man. As usual. Alright, we're going to go like that. Yep, I am going to have to redo this stick, but that's alright, I will. Gotta make a Jazamby logo. Did they find him with the oil? Maybe. Paul might be on one of those videos that they're showing in court right now. I did hear something about it, but I can't confirm. We don't know who this guy was, but he called himself Oily Dave. Where'd all those sticks go? We're running out of sticks here. That seems a little bit bigger. Oh, you know what? We're going to be just right here. Check sources, meet up Discord. Man, we're gonna have just enough freaking glue for this. Jazamby logo at the top right, I'm thinking. No, that's weird. Could just go there. Unbelievable. All right. Let's see if blue is going to show up on this or silver. Nope. Silver ain't showing up on shit. How about blue? Kinda. Oh, whoa. That one definitely is. All right, we're going to go blue. Blue shows up really good. All right. I did sign it a bit early. We got to do the leather border here. Which we are choosing the black. We're using this because it looks sort of alien-like. Here we go. The final steps. Will we have enough glue? That is the question. Yep, SCA. All right, now these, let's make sure it's nice and smooth. Flip it over. Boom. Press it down, we'll lift this back up again. There you go. Now our knife. Now this, I do have to be sort of gentle. I can push it into the crack there. There we go. This, you just go straight flat. Same on the other side. I gotta spin it though. Looks good. You're probably doing a little too much. Could probably trim that a little bit. Same with this side, just a little. There we go, see? All right. Everything's on there nice, crispy. All right, let's do the next side. I really do need to find a good channel that I can play unlicensed music, because every time I've done that, I do like a YouTube one, and they always like somehow fit in like one song that is licensed, and then it screws up my entire thing. All right, here we go. We are on. Yeah, see? With the glue pen one, I wouldn't have been able to push down on it like this. It would have been breaking off from each other. The regular super glue gel is the one. This is the way to go right there. It's the strongest right away. It's easy to work with, and it hardens super fast. Alright, let's slice her. I mean, it's so quick I can already cut this. Here we go. Why do some channels that are 20K and more get to use licensed music? I don't get it. Well, the thing is, a lot of channels, if they have enough money, they can pay for the licensing for those songs. Or, a lot of times, you'll get people that will do lyric videos and stuff like that, and they don't care if they get monetized on that song. But if you go down their whole playlist, they have other ones that aren't licensed. So it brings you to the channel. Or they just pay for the licensing for the song. Now, it doesn't matter. I could just do licensed stuff. You just won't be able to monetize, which is fine. But man, I need every penny we can get to help try and keep this going and do shipping and stuff. There's your bottom. So once you have enough, if you're making a lot of money off of your other channels, well then maybe it won't bother you if you do one that doesn't that isn't licensed. It wouldn't bother you that much. Had to hold out with my chin for a second. Okay, make sure you get the ends nice. Beautiful. Good night, bud. As like the little plastic dust is getting all over these. All right, we're going to do this last little numbers game here, guys, while we finish this up. Stick around, James, if you do want to get in on this. Brian Robinson Jr., numbered out of 599, the blue. We'll do the last one right here, James, if you want to stick around. And then it's also going to be TJ Hawkinson out of 599 on the blue. And then also Moments in Time on the no huddle parallel, LeGarrette Blount. So we're going to do that real quick. Pick a number 1 through 6, guys. 1 through 6. And I will go ahead and cut this. Nice edges on that one. First try. Very nice. Very nice. Sure, you can do that if you want. Where's my dice? All right, here we go. I'm going to set that aside for a second. Here we go. Come on. There it goes. That is a 5. That is a 5. That's going to be SCA. Look at that. There you go, sir. These will go along with your card here today. Last one. Here we go. And now James is going to say it's rigged. Was it 5 that many times now? Just weighted dice. Oh, man. Hey, you're welcome. I try to roll it around in my hand a lot. Maybe I need a cup, guys. Maybe I need to get one of those cups. All right. Here goes nothing. Last one. All right, hold it down. Let it rigged. We'll let that chill a little bit. I believe you have a little bit of a pile over here already. Yeah, you do. So this will go out. This is perfect timing because you got quite the pile going on over here. I can reach it from here. All right, we're probably good to go. Let's see if I can get a nice clean cut again. All right. Set that over there. This one I do need to trim a little bit. Yours is a little bit smaller, but there is a bigger card in there. So if you like, I can get that out to you, man. You do have some nicer cards in there. If you want them sooner than later, I can ship yours. Yours won't cost much. It'll just be a couple bucks. There it is, guys. All right, so there are the edges of it. You can see they have like this, I don't know what texture that is, but it seems to work with a lot of different cards. Very cool. And we did sign it already. Jazamby, 1 of 1, has 2025 on there as well. We got stars and ice on this one. On the back side. And of course the front side. Right there. Galaxy, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson with the bright orange border. Very cool. Superstars Galaxy. Love it. See if you can kind of... It's hard to pick up like the color. I don't know what... To me it looks very bright. Like on the screen. But it's a lot more bold in person. Anyone that's gotten any of these in person before, you guys know how much more the color pops when you actually are holding it. Very cool, man. Love it. Let's see. I could probably set this up on here for now. We can kind of bring that down. There we go. We'll go like that. There we go, man. Thanks, bud. Do you want one of the Kobe Customs? Well, we definitely can. You know, we still got him right here. We still got Kobe Duncan. See, all we got to do is got these peel and stick magnets. Whoop. And you just got to throw them on there. And he'll be a little fridge magnet. I mean, yours is coming up in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, you got 13 until yours comes in. But I can do Kobe by then. We can do a whole separate Kobe one. The thing that was tough about this was I didn't know, like, with the lions it's cool because you can do a lion, you know? But with this, it doesn't really work that way. You know, I don't even know what the hell a Laker is, you know? What is a Laker? You're welcome, man. You are very welcome, sir. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out and watching with us while we make these things, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support as usual. I'm just happy to be doing this. It's something I enjoy doing and just kind of hanging out, man. How many on the list? Oh, in total? Let's see. After you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 total right now on the list. Paul is in 13. Look at that. We got Kobe. Fridge magnet. And we're going to put this little invincible down. Bang. You guys can't even see it right now. That's alright, it looks dope. Alright, for the time being, Paul, we made you this Kobe fridge magnet that says invincible. See? And he'll stick to metal now. See? That's one of those Packers bells. There you go, Paul. We gotta let him dry, though. Gotta let him dry. That little invincible part. So we'll leave him out there. Let him chill. That'll hold you off in the time being before we make you an actual custom. But here, this is for now. There's another last look at it, guys. I'm going to take a little sip of coffee. Cheers, everybody. 81 views today, guys. That's pretty good for our Wednesday customs. We usually don't get quite as many. 81 is pretty good. Probably because they're wondering what the hell a Kobe Bryant football card is. That's probably what they're wondering. Like, what the hell is he doing? I'm really glad I went with the orange border. I was going to do this purple color or black, but I needed it to pop, guys. There's like this purple too, which kind of would look pretty cool. But orange went with both of them. Oh, also High Life Hobby is another one that'll be going out because I still have his Josh Allen with the Buffalo in the snow. Still got that. That one turned out awesome. Love that one. That one's got to go out to High Life. And I think those are the only two customs that I have here right now. All the other ones have gone out. Everything else has gone out. Yep, Darth Vader went out. That went to James. James Prince. Darth Vader is already there. Yeah, the Josh Allen was awesome. I love that one. One of my favorites. It's hard. Every single week I say this is in my top 5. And now this is in my top 5. They're all good. I really do like them all. That man, the Josh Allen, though, that one was awesome. The Mike Evans pirate ship one was pretty sweet, too. Not gonna lie. That one was pretty sweet. I lost count of how many I've done now. I'd have to go back and count them all. I really don't know. It's got to be at least 30 by now. Something like that. I got to make one for me at some point, or maybe one for Miss Jazamby. A Peyton Manning or a Josh Jacobs. I hope I took pictures. Yeah, I will be taking pictures of this and the other one. And I'll be making a YouTube short of this as well, just like I do the other ones. So you'll see that. You'll see that on there too. If you see the short, please, watch it, share it, do all the things. That'd be awesome. I took pictures of most of them. There's like one or two I don't have pictures of, but they are all online on video, so they're all there. But I don't have pictures of every single one, but I do have a lot of them. Yeah, I don't know what song to put in the background though. I might do Space Jam. Like the hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em low, hit 'em low. That song. I might use that. Or just the Space Jam theme. Even though none of them were in Space Jam, it is Space Jam, obviously. It's in the space. Is that ICP? The hit 'em high, hit 'em low song? I should write that down if that's right. And welcome to the jam. Hey, Miss Jazamby's home. Look at that. No, it's not. Oh, okay. No. ICP, yeah, they're that's Insane Clown Posse. Yeah, that's definitely not them. Definitely not them. I was never a Insane Clown Posse fan. Never really got into them. Was never a juggalo, no. Not a juggalo. I'll just show up with that clown makeup on one of these days. Drinking Faygo root beer. And call themselves clowns because they look queer. Or whatever Eminem said. Alright guys, it is time. Thank all of you. Thank you guys for watching and just hanging out with me when I make these. We got more on the list to go. Big list here. And we're going to keep rolling along. Next up is Master Tron 561. He is a buddy from, or someone that came from a Packer channel that I watch. So I'm going to message him, let him know he's next. So it'll likely be a Packers card coming up. If he doesn't respond, then we have Pat the Ripper and Mike Shriver are the next two after that. So we will be doing that. Also, Golden Girls sports cards. They were here a while back. They were next, but I have no way of getting a hold of them, and there's no way to message them or email them, so I don't know where they are. If you guys know that person, let them know that they are on the list somewhere, and it's their turn if they're ready. But yeah, thank you guys. Watch out for the short when it comes out. One last look at this bad boy, sparkling. Gonna let it dry out nice. Honestly, if I can't get this off, then I may end up rewrapping this black one and putting it back on because I kind of got a super glue smudge as my only smudge. You can see it right there. It's my only smudge on the whole thing. But there she is. Watch for the short. And guys, we will see you next time. I'll see you on Friday with the blaster test. Other than that, in the words of the great Panther Breaks, guys, peace. Good night, guys. We'll see you next time. I'll give you the thank you. There it is. Thanks, guys. Good night.